Hey everybody, welcome to this Pilates flow style workout. You'll notice I have a pillow, so you can grab a pillow just like I have. This is a couch cushion, so it's nice and firm. If you get something that you can press on without it collapsing all the way, that's going to be the best bet. We'll go ahead and get your pillow, roll out a mat, and get started. Let's start standing at one end of the mat, feet about hip width apart, and hugging that pillow into the chest. Rock forward to the toes, and back to the heels. Forward to the toes, back to the heels. Soft through the knees. Standing tall. Breathing in and out with each rock. Not going too fast. Just finding our breath. Finding our balance. Should already feel this calming, comforting sensation from holding this pillow, physically giving it a hug. Relaxing into this workout. Waking up the body really gently. And come back to the feet. Bend the knees and come into a squat, leaning back the hips. Shoulders tilt forward. Exhale, stand up tall, still hugging the pillow. Hips back, drawing the abdominals in as you reach into your squat. Extend tall. Try to sink a little lower into these squats. With each one, getting more warmed up, ready for the movement. 2 more times. Let's hold this last one, maybe about halfway down, wherever's comfortable for you. Make sure that the weight's back in your heels, but you can still feel the balls and the toes on the floor. Switch your grip, hands come to the outside of the pillow, stand back up and push it all the way up over the head. Take a deep breath right here. Lower the pillow to the chest, one foot's coming back. So you got a nice big split V shape with the legs. You should be able to get that back heel to reach to the floor. Then lean into your front knee, just bending it, and push the pillow forward. Pull everything back up to the center. With energy lengthening forward, drawing it back up. Push it forward. Lengthen up. Inhale forward, keeping that back leg straight. Exhale up. You can do this little swing motion with the arms, whatever feels natural to you, whatever you want to add to the movement to make it your own. One more time, forward and back. If that back heel came up, press it back down. Hug the pillow in. Lengthen the spine and hinge forward. Stay lengthened. Don't let your back curl over. Once you hit your end point, hold that stretch. Exhale, press back up. Come back to both feet. Switch the grip. Take a deep breath and put your other foot back. Sink that heel into the floor. Then we'll bend the front leg. That knee should come right over the front toe. So I'm not going way over, I'm just staying in a controlled position as my hands come forward. And then I pull it back, straightening the knee and finishing this pull back of the pillow at the same time. So we glide out together, we pull in together. out, and in. Take one breath out, and then the other half of the breath in. Doesn't matter if you want to exhale out or inhale out. I just want you breathing comfortably, steadily. Let's do two more. Out, in. Last one. Reach, lengthen away, and draw it back up. Hug the pillow. Press the back heel down to the mat. Lengthen up, shoulders stack over hips, then hinge forward. Reach up and out of the hips. Lengthen, lengthen. Keep bending until you cannot bend any further without bending the back or rounding the back. So we're staying up. Shoulders pulled back, shoulder blades draw towards each other. Take one deep breath. And then exhale, stand back up. Bring the feet together. Let's bend the knees. You can be in a narrow squat, so if you want your knees and feet together, that's fine. If you want to open them up a little, might be more comfortable. Sink back into your squat. And then we're going to forward fold down towards the floor. Bend the knees. Stand back up. Bend. Straighten the knees as you tilt the shoulders forward. Keep that pillow for your form to let you know where to keep your torso here. Bend. Straighten and tilt. Bend. Stand it up. One more time. Bend. Straighten and tilt and hold this forward fold. You can drop that pillow to the floor. Just put it right in front of you. If you can reach your hands to the floor, I want them to be on the floor and not necessarily the pillow, because on our next one that we'll do here, I want you to have your hands on the floor. So don't have the pillow right up against your feet. Place the hands right on the outsides of the feet. If you need to bend the knees, no problem. Reach one foot back, high lunge, hold it here. Take a breath. Other side. Hip opening, high lunge. If you need to lift up to those fingers, go ahead. Pull that foot back, and then either step or hop back to your full lunge. So you can step or hop, or full plank I meant, not a lunge, a plank. So we're in the high plank. Drop to the knees if necessary. And let's take a push back. So if I'm up, I'm just gonna push back into those feet, stretch my shoulders like I'm going into child's pose. And then come forward. If I'm on the knees, it looks just like this, stretching back and coming forward. A couple more times. Lift the hips, lengthen the spine, open the shoulders, stretch the Achilles. Back to your high plank and one more stretch back. And forward to your high plank. Drop the knees. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Let's take a twisting stretch. Thread one arm through and push back. Hold your stretch. Lift the hips, switch sides, thread the hand through, twisting through the torso. Nice big thoracic twist. A couple more seconds. Back to the center, hips come up. Now let's put the pillow underneath our knees. Hands on the floor, and come into a cat-cow. So I'm gonna tilt my tailbone, one vertebrae at a time, work up through the rib cage, drop the chin. Then, starting at the tailbone, reverse that motion, one vertebrae at a time, sinking into my shoulders, looking up towards the ceiling. And then that full cat arching up. And cow, draw the shoulder blades together, look up to the ceiling. One more. Nice big inhalation on that stretch up, and exhale, release out. Come back to a neutral spine, just where your spine sits naturally. Extend one foot out, and we're gonna kick it up and down, watching that those hips stay even. Go 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Make sure you're centered over your hands, and then kick it up. Getting some good glute activation, continuing to open those hips. Take some extra balance, extra coordination to stay balanced on your pillow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull that knee in. Come back to your first side. We're going to lift the leg up and take the opposite arm out. So I have my right leg and my left arm. Now I'm going to draw the knee and the elbow in, but I'm coming to the outside. So my knee's coming up to the same elbow while my elbow's coming back towards the same hip. So I reach and I pull it in. Reach it out. Pull it in. Even breathing. Exhale, extend it out. Inhale to tuck. Exhale to reach. Inhale to tuck. If you're losing your balance, just pick one. Maybe it's just the leg, maybe it's just the arm, or go nice and slow. Although we're going at a nice slow pace. Alrighty, let's go out one more time. Lower it down, switch sides. Opposite arm and leg lift. Make sure, I think my head was kind of falling down. I was looking at the pillow. I'm going to keep that chin lifted a little bit better this time. And then draw the knee up towards the same elbow, elbow back towards the same hip. Lengthen. Tuck it in. Lengthen out. Getting some good proprioception, proprioceptive feedback from the pillow. So is your knee getting pressure equally around it from the pillow? Are you rocking to one side? Gotta squeeze that supporting glute for stability. Let's do one more set right here. Tuck it in with control and lengthen it out. Lower it down. Let's do a side plank and leave the pillow there for right now. So on the knees, twist to one side, let the hips drop, extend through the shoulders, reach up to the ceiling and hold it. We can do a side leg kick right here. Make sure you push that bottom hip up. Don't let your glute get lazy. You can either hold this or do 8 kicks with me. Up and down. 2, 3, 4, Just 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's tough work on that pillow, isn't it? Come back to the center. You can just twist to the other side. I'm going to flip it around so I still face the camera. Side plank is up on one knee. Extend the bottom leg out. Reach the hand overhead. And then we're going to kick 8 times. Up, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck it in, lower down, and we will grab your pillow. Come to a seated position, and I'm going to push that pillow right onto my shins, hold the outsides of it, draw the knees up so my toes are just barely touching that mat, and I'm going to lift up like I'm going into a boat pose if we were in yoga, or maybe up to a teaser in Pilates, and then rock forward, sit up tall. Over that tailbone, curl the spine up, rock it, lengthen the spine. Doing a like rolling the ball, rolling like a ball prep motion here. So I guess that means we should probably do some rolling like a ball. We'll do a couple more warm-up moves first. One more time, rocking back. Rolling up, stretch your legs out, so keep the heels on the outside corners of the mat. Push the arms up straight, and let's do a spine stretch forward. We're going to lower the hands, stretch over those feet, pull it back up, stack the shoulders, then reach the hands up overhead. A little extra stretch, lower forward. Reach, try to get over those toes, stack it back up, lift the hands to the ceiling, one more, stretch forward, pull it back up, reach overhead, and lower it down. Let's pull it in and place it behind your back here. This is going to give us some nice support to do some rolling up and down. Your core is nice and warm, so we can go into these roll-ups one vertebrae at a time. Going down, it's going to feel really nice on the way down. Then the hands come all the way overhead. Inhale, then exhale, curl one vertebrae at a time. Use that pillow. You should get a nice roll-up right here. Forward. And then we'll do it again. I decided to sit up in the middle, but you can just go straight back. That's the normal style. Roll back. Just touch the shoulders. You don't need to let the head go all the way back. If anything starts to pinch, then that's where you stop and start the motion again. Up and over. Getting a nice stretch for the hamstrings. Let's go one more time. If you want to try like the neck pull version, you can cushion the head with the hands. Curl it up one vertebrae at a time. And let's end sitting tall. I'd like to hold the pillow between your legs. Let's go right between the lower legs. So my feet are just able to squeeze on the outside, the bottom outside edge, and then my knees are squeezing on the top outside edge. Let's roll down, tuck the knees in, and then just stretch arms and legs away and draw it back together. Opening, and closing. Feel those glutes activate to kick out. Of course, the inner thighs, because you're squeezing on that pillow. And then send those thumbs straight to the floor. Drop the feet to the floor, and if the pillow's touching the floor, just pull it up a little bit. Still squeezing on it. Put the hands behind the head. We're going to do an abdominal curl, so we're coming up like we're going into a curl or a crunch, and back down. And we're going to kick one leg up as we curl, lower it down, other side, leg comes up as you curl, and back down. Reach, release, reach, release. This is trickier than I thought it would be. One more on each side. Reach, control to the floor, exhale up, inhale down. How about we put the pillow in the hands. I'm going to extend all the way overhead. Draw the elbows in and then unfold, tap the top of the knees. Fold the hands, stretch the arms all the way up. Tuck, tap, tuck, reach, tuck, tap, tuck, reach. Keep it going. Holding the outsides of the pillows. Tucking the chin as you lift. Look at that belly button. 2 more. Last set. Tuck, tap, tuck, reach. Hold the pillow in towards the chest. Let's give it a big hug again. We're going to roll to one side, so keep the feet, the knees, and the hips right where they are. Roll over to one elbow, back to the middle, roll over to the other elbow, back to the middle. Rolling that thoracic spine through the ribs. This feels good. I don't think I've ever quite done anything like this. The pillow is definitely a new prop. I'm having fun with it here. Keep those feet glued down. Last set. One more. Over and back. Before we change positions, put the feet on the pillow, hands on the floor, and push up into your bridge. Just gonna hold it. And then release back down. Let's do it again. Nice high bridge. Hold it here. Slow down the pace a little. Lower down with control, one vertebrae at a time. Then we'll push up. Take the hands, flip the palms up. Lift the palms overhead, tap the fingers, reach it up, flip, and then press the palms down. Flip, reach it all the way overhead, and then flip. I like that better. All the way down. So palms up, reach it overhead, and then palms up, back over the knees to the floor. 2 more sets. Reach, still holding that bridge high. This is how I get you to hold your bridge even longer. And down, I think I said 1 more set. Flip the palms up, overhead, switch, and then you can glide down to the mat with the hands and the hips. Hug the knees in. grab the pillow, place it over the shins. Let's try it this way. If it doesn't work, we're gonna try it another way. The first one's not gonna be so pretty. You're just gonna try to roll up and then place those hands on the top of the pillow, lift the heels up, roll like a ball back to their shoulders, exhale up without touching those heels. Back and up. You don't get to cheat on those legs, do you? Because you gotta keep that pillow right in place, but you do get to hold on to it. Try not to tap the head, especially not hitting the head. We're gonna go back one more time just to the shoulders. And then balance up. Hold it right here. Let's try some teaser legs. You can let's hold the pillow in the hands. I'm gonna put it between the feet. It's gonna be a little bit hard there. So let's just go with the hands, straighten the legs, lift the hands up, extend the neck. Let's do some little scissors and a teaser. Go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck it all in. Let's flip it over. Come to an extended position. I'm going to put the pillow on my back again to the floor, but then shift it down right over those thighs, cross the arms, rest the head on the forearms. You're going to kick your foot up, so it's going to push right into that pillow, then come down and then kick the other foot up, push it into the pillow. So I'm going to put my head up in case you're having trouble hearing me on the other side. We're going to go in, down, and in, down. Let's point those feet on the bottom. So you do a heel and point, heel in, point down. Kick, kick, release. Kick, kick, release. Kick, kick, release. One more on each side. Kick, 2, down, and kick, kick, down. Let's add in the upper body. I lift up, draw the shoulder blades together and kick. 1, 2, lower it down, head to the side. Exhale up. 1, 2, lower down, head to the other side. Lift, 2, down, and up, 2, down. All the way up. When I'm kicking, I'm not pulsing the upper body, I'm just pulsing the legs. So just try to keep still through the shoulders. One more set on each side. Up, up, down, and up, up, down. Tuck those hands in, and then push up. Just grab your pillow. Let's come back up to stand, and we'll do your final set right here. I'm going to open my legs up to plie position. So my toes are out to the sides, knees are out to the sides. Sink down into your plie. Keep those knees pressed back over the outside of the feet. Try not to lean forward. Exhale up. Lower down, 2, and up, 2, down, 2, squeeze up, 2. Find that breath again. Inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down. Hold about halfway and do a side tilt right here, elbow towards the knee. Bring it back up. Other side, elbow to the knee. Stand tall. Keep pressing into those feet, especially to the outsides of the feet. One more tilt to each side, over, up, and over, up. Stretch it back up. Walk the feet in I'm gonna step a little bit towards the back of my mat. Take a mini squat halfway down. We're tilting, rolling forward, coming back up and stand. Squat, tilt to the other side. Lower forward, over to the side, stand it up. Should feel this, especially through that lower back, right on top of the hip. Last one, around. And then we do need to do one more to be even. Over, around, and up. Take a deep breath with me right here. Let's turn to the side. Grab the outsides of the pillow, forward fold, stretch the hands to the floor. You could just keep the hands on the outsides of the pillow. Relax into this stretch. If you want to cross the arms, let your head hang lower. Just calming the body right here to finish. And then place the hands on the outside of the pillow. Walk the feet back. Pull the pillow up. And we'll come down. Crossing the arms in front. Lengthening the body. Opening the chest. And then you can rest the head down in to the pillow. Choose one side. Put the ear down. Take a deep breath. And when you're ready, you can come back up nice and slow, or you can just stay here. I'm going to pull the hands back in, draw the hips up, tuck the knees in, and you are all finished with this workout.